What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit, spawning here in the bottom right hand corner of Acid Plant LE, playing with the blue Terran pieces. We have a player who goes by the name of Semper, and his opponent spawning in the cross position, playing with the red Terran pieces. He's very well known and a fan favorite with the Terran pieces on the WCS Pro circuit. His name is HeroMarine. So guys and girls, I am very excited about this series between these two players, because I actually think that this may be the very first game I've ever casted of Semper's. I've watched numerous games of Semper's over the course of, the past couple of years or a year or so, and I've absolutely loved what I've seen from this guy. He's he is a I believe a possible up-and-coming Terran player on the WCS Pro circuit. And I mean, HeroMarine, guys, really needs no introduction whatsoever. I mean, this guy is an absolute force to be reckoned with the Terran pieces, and he has proven it time and time again. And so we'll have to kind of wait and see here what these two players really decide to do in this series, which was a best-of-5 series, guys, that was played at the WCS in Montreal. This was round one of in the bracket play. So, of course, there's round one, then the quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the grand finals. So every game counts, guys, in this best-of-5 series. And so we're starting off, like I said, between these two players, and what we're going to be seeing here, it looks like a barracks from Semper into, of course, the orbital command and then the factory. He's going to go ahead and start with the double refineries. Looks like on the opposite side, HeroMarine's going for a little bit of a different build, going ahead getting that barracks. Of course, orbital command into a factory. He's also got the refinery going, getting that natural expansion going as well. So pretty standard by both players. A little bit of a change up between the two. It does look like there is going to be a cyclone coming out of the factory, and it does look like now Semper has started his natural expansion. So, a lot of these, the TvT matchup is one of mind games, and really kind of getting a feel for what the opponent's going to do, and because there can be so many changes that you can kind of make as you go throughout the course of the game. And this is very interesting. HeroMarine's going with that starport. What I'm assuming here is we're going to get a most likely some Banshee play here, maybe cloaked Banshee possibly. Maybe we'll begin something else, but I would assume we're going to get a Banshee up. Maybe he's going to go ahead and add a Tech Lab onto it. But to say the least, guys, oh, okay, so a Liberator. Okay, so the Liberator play. Okay, very nice. I like that decision a lot. He's going to go with the Liberator, and going to probably start trying to get some harassment on most likely the main base location. Does look like, oh my god, Semper somehow, some way knew about that there was going to be a possible starport, and now he knows about it. So the question now lies is, what is Semper going to do about it? Absolutely brilliant play here by Semper, figuring out that there was going to be a starport hidden. Now there's going to be a medevac coming out after that Liberator. Just like that, though, these Cyclones are going to see exactly what's going on. Most likely going to take out this Liberator very, very quickly. Going to get a couple of workers for his troubles, but I mean, with all that being said and done, nothing too crazy as of yet. Gosh, man. Just, I mean, Semper was on top of that. He was absolutely on top of this, of course, on top of this starport. Somehow, some way, he had a feeling, or he scouted or something that I might have missed, but he figured it out. Does look like we're going to get a couple more factories made here. Looks like there's a possibility HeroMarine's going to go into a pretty heavy production as far as mech build goes. It's going ahead and getting that third command center built. Whereas on the upside, it looks like Stimpak's being researched right now but for Semper, and it looks like he as well is going for that natural command center. It looks like a couple of these Hellions have come in and are going to try to do as much damage as possible here, really trying to barbecue a bunch of these units here, and just like that, these four Hellions, my god, are doing massive amounts of damage here to Semper. Beautiful play here. Beautiful play by HeroMarine, going ahead and really putting on some aggression there. Does look like there are a few Cyclones that are coming across the map here, and gonna maybe try to do a little bit of some damage here. There are Cyclones on this opposite side though, so it's really going to be a kind of a jostle back and forth. But nonetheless, that was some pretty big pickups there. Now this is going to be interesting. There is 5 Cyclones here versus 2. So here's the question: is now Semper is going to start putting on that aggression onto this natural base command center, as well as all these units here. This could get a little bit tricky here for our Terran player in red. A lot of these SCVs could be going down. There is a lot of Cyclones here, and it looks like those SCVs are trying to keep that command center alive here, at least for now. Siege tank is out though at this point, and the Cyclones are very good, but as this is all going on, more and more, you know, you got that Marine production going on. Liberators are coming out. Got the engineering bay coming up to get some of those upgrades, and upgrades are already happening out of the armories here for HeroMarine. Now it does look like combat shield's going to be finishing up here for Semper very, very soon, but I think that these Cyclones are probably going to be shooed away here relatively soon. Third command center is up. And it does look like those getting a little bit ballsy here. Those, of course, the Cyclones get taken out very, very quickly there. I don't know if I like that decision whatsoever to try to take out that siege tank, but that did not work out whatsoever. And now both players are kind of giving each other a good amount of mutual respect, though, at this point in the game here. They are really... both kind of, you know, they're kind of trading blows somewhat. HeroMarine is ahead, not by much, though, at this point. But with this, you know, possible, looks like a heavy focus on mech build here for our Terran player in red. Does look like HeroMarine is going to continue getting those upgrades for, you know, the ground-based units, and then get all those armor upgrades as well. Is going to be very, very helpful. Now, the third bases are up and running for both players. So the question is who really is in the lead right now? It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, I would have to say HeroMarine is maybe ahead a little bit right now, but it's not by much. It does look like there is going to be some of these... of course, Marines and Marauders are coming across the map here, but these Hellions are jumping right on top of this army, and just like that, they fry this entire army just like that, and now HeroMarine is starting to take a decent lead on his opponent. So, I mean, between all the upgrades, there are going to be some Vikings coming out of the starport here for Semper. It does look like, you know, out of HeroMarine, he's getting some Vikings as well, but more and more siege tanks as well. It looks like the siege tanks are really what HeroMarine is going heavy into right now, as well as those Hellbats and some of these Cyclones as well. So kind of a standstill at this point, but I've got to say that both players giving each other a lot of respect. They're going ahead, getting a lot of those upgrades. Should be, you know, here shortly, these guys are going to have to clash. We're getting near about the 10-minute mark now, and you know, right now it is hard to say who really is ahead. I would have to say that, you know, HeroMarine has kind of traded better and has won more engagements than his opponent. Looks like some drop play might start, but this Marine is going to see it, and beautifully done here by Semper. Kind of having you know, Marines and just units in the right places at the right time. And these Hellions are going to get caught by a couple of these Marauders, and both players are really trading blows here. Look at this. Getting some of those Hellions is absolutely beautiful. Trying to kind of even up that score somewhat of, you know, some of the units that he lost. That is Semper. But now we've got the 4th base coming up for both players. And this is very interesting because now you're kind of wondering who is going to have an advantage here. It's all going to come down to the engagements here. But that 4th base is going to be finishing up here for both players here very, very soon. And when it does finish up, these players are going to be maxing out very shortly. You know, these the upgrades are continuing here for both players. More and more siege tanks coming out of HeroMarine. Man, a lot. I mean, this is going to be very scary to move into for HeroMarine, or I should say for Semper, because of all of these siege tanks. Semper does not really have anything like that, and this is a very scary army. HeroMarine has a terrifying army right now, and yes, there are some siege tanks on you know, Semper's part of the map, but there are just so many siege tanks here, and this is going to be really, really scary for Semper. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on here. He's holding on pretty well, at least at this point, but I gotta say, does he have enough here? His supply is starting to kind of crumble here, but these Vikings are giving a lot of value to Semper right now. And it does look like HeroMarine is going to kind of back off for the moment, getting more and more Marines in there. I think he's definitely ahead for sure, obviously in the supply count, but he very well might be ahead just in this game in general. So here we go. HeroMarine is going to slow push his opponent here, going to start moving up here. These Vikings are going to try to land and do as much damage as they possibly can here. I don't know if he's got enough in him. GG is called, and HeroMarine takes game number 1 in a very even matchup. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between HeroMarine and Semper, and if you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.